All right, guys. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but after I showed you guys the steel gusset bridge that Marcos Ferdinand built, I was looking on the map and I saw this bridge, and it's about a 40-minute drive, and I'm literally in the middle of nowhere in Samar. I have no idea where I am. I hope I don't end up dead here. The people seem friendly. My wife Iris is talking to the locals now. This is called the Logos Bar Bridge. So this side's Logos and that side's Bar. And this is actually a suspension bridge. It goes all the way across this river. And if you got a motorcycle, you want to cross the river, you have to push it up on one of these canoes here, and with the outriggers on it, and then they paddle it over there, and you get back off the river there. There was just a motorcycle here, but I was too late to catch it. But these are handmade boats. You can see they got bamboo outriggers on them to keep them stable. But they put a motorcycle on there, believe it or not, strap it down, and take it across the river. That's how you go. But we're gonna walk across this bridge. This is suspension bridge.
In there's called Golden River.
Golden River. Okay, this is called the Golden.
We need to cross this hanging bridge.
It's called the Golden River. What?
We need to cross this hanging bridge first.
Why?
Before we could go there, or you could go with the motorcycle also.
Well, I'm not gonna go with the motorcycle. I just want to walk across and walk back and go back home. I just saw it on the map. Thought it'd be kind of cool. You brave enough to go with me?
Is it?
Oh, it moves around and rocks around. You can see it rocking.
Is there a crocodile here?
Ask them.
Crocodile diri nay? Nay, crocodile diri?
Walang buhaya.
No crocodile.
Alam mo ba yan nasa sangka?
Waray mo dahil mga ako na sa ulang Tagalog.
Oh my God! She asked the locals if there was a crocodile here. No crocodiles. We're safe. We're not gonna get eaten alive. Oh man, this is funny. All right, we're gonna walk across this suspension bridge all the way across the Golden River in Samar. You can see up there, it says Hanging Foot Bridge, Basie, Samar. So let's walk across this bridge. Ask them how long this bridge has been here. Because I can't speak.
Dugay na ning bridge rin nay mga pila ka tuig. Mga kaya na to. Tingnan bahay namin. 19 ano pa to?
19.
Nung nandito na to.
3 years na daw.
3 years? 3 years? Or more than 4 years probably.
It's been here more than 3 years.
I think. Yeah.
Maybe 30 years. Look, judging from the rust on those handrails, I'd say it's probably been here 30 years.
Nung bata pa kayo, dito na to.
Pretty bad shape.
It's just new. It's 3 years.
Okay.
Like
Well,
3
that part up
years.
there is 3 years, but this part here is not 3 years.
Like probably 4 years. That one is 3 years. This there.
You can tell that up there has been here a long time. You probably don't have service at her. I don't.
Oh yeah. Walang service.
All right, you ready?
Go there.
Let's go. Go ahead. Go
You're
in front.
heavy.
Go in front of me.
You're heavy though.
Well, that way if it falls, you'll fall first.
Mm,
You gonna go?
yes.
All right. Go ahead.
Matibay po ba to?
Oo, ikaw yan. Tapos parang tsaka dito.
Mabigat kasi to eh. Natatakot
Hindi.
ako.
Sarabay-sabay ng mga estudyante.
Wala to. Matabok.
She's afraid because she says I'm heavy.
Hindi pa mapuputol.
Normal lang.
There we go. When we get up here, hold on a second. We're gonna watch this guy load this motorcycle onto this raft. This is how they take motorcycles across the river. Check this out. Gotta let his.
Why is it moving?
Because people are walking across. You gotta let his wife and daughter get on there first. And then They got to put the ramp down, 2 ramps, one on the outside of the boat, one on the inside of the boat.
Why wouldn't they go there? Here.
You can't ride a motorcycle across this. It's too unstable.
Them. Here.
They probably want to ride with their husband. She probably wants to ride with her husband. I don't know.
It's not their husband. It's the one who's actually.
Well, she got off the motorcycle with him, didn't she?
I think she's working.
Maybe she doesn't
here.
like the bridge.
It's her. I think it's her little
And you
boat.
can see these guys are working together to load this bike on there.
I think it's his little boat. I think.
Look at that.
That guy.
You can tell that guy's
his
done
boat.
that a few times.
It's the owner of the boat. It's just his business.
Right.
It's like they're
Exactly.
gonna pay to him
Exactly.
to help them cross this
It
river.
flips the ramp up. And now, do they tie the motorcycle? Nope, they don't even tie the motorcycle down. Look at that. They just stick it on there. I think the way the raft is made, the motorcycle, you can see I don't know if you guys can see it, the foot pegs basically fit on the sides of the raft. And that's what holds the motorcycle in place. This guy's turning the boat around. And then he's going to paddle. They're picking up another rider here. There's traffic jam here on the river. People waiting to come in. And now he's going to push the boat out with the motorcycle on it. And he's going to grab his paddle and he's going to paddle across the river. There you go. Hi. And then we got people coming in. Looks like there's quite a bit of traffic across this river. It's kind of cool. This is definitely the old school way of doing things, guys. All right, now we're going to walk across this bridge and we're going to see how wobbly and unstable it is. So this, you can see this bridge is quite long, probably, I'm going to say at least 200 yards. And we are probably 50 or 60 feet above the water. So if this bridge were to collapse on us, we would fall a long ways into the water and probably be in a lot of pain. And as you get to the middle of the bridge, because I'm fat,
What do you mean by a lot of pain?
because if we fell that far into the river, we'd probably be in a lot of pain. Probably have broken bones and God knows what else.
No, it won't. It's just not very far.
Okay, well, I don't want to fall and find out. Maybe you do, but I don't. Because I'm heavier than Iris. When I step, the bridge rocks to the left, and then when I take another step, it rocks to the right, because Iris is lighter than me. And the bridge is rocking around pretty good here. I'm trying to do this without grabbing onto the handrail. Very interesting. And the cool thing is, the last bridge I showed you, I told you guys it lights up at night. Well, it's going to be dark. Oh, look at this. You better not step.
Missing one step.
You better not step wrong there, because you will
Hurt yourself.
you'll be in a lot of pain. Break a leg. I don't know. I don't want to find out. I can't believe they got an open hole and they don't fix that immediately. Of course, I should be able to believe it, because there's a lot of stuff here that doesn't get fixed. They said this bridge was put up.
Slowly.
Sorry, I'm walking too fast. They said this bridge was put up 4 years ago, and I have to call BS on that, just judging from the rust on the beams and the rust on the cables. I'd say this bridge has been here for probably a good 20 years, if I had to guess.
No, it's not been 3 years. Just 3 or 4 years.
Now we got people coming towards us, which makes the bridge even more unstable.
What's gonna happen if a lot of people walking here?
I don't know. Probably be a lot of, oh, here's another hole in the bridge you got to watch out for, not step through into. Yeah, this bridge is,
What if some kids fall down in there? What the hell? They're not even putting some more.
interesting. Some locals hanging out.
Asa dapit ang Golden River daw, unahan?
So anyhow, now we're on the other side. Now we get to turn around and cross back over the bridge. Because we're on this side now. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared were you? You gonna turn around?
Only 6.
She, on a scale of 1 to 10, she was scared of the level 6.
What?
Where are you going?
I'm going to eat the pig. I'm hungry.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to eat the pig. I'm hungry.
You're gonna eat the pig. Here, look at this. I hear the pig squawking. Let's go check out the pig. You animal lovers are gonna love this. This is how pigs are raised in the Philippines. See this? This is how a pig lives his entire life. And a lot of times I have just a cage where they can just barely stand up. Look at this one. Big, huge, fat pig spends his entire life in this little tiny opening. And then he's butchered and eaten. Get up, fatty.
It's fat.
Come on,
I
pig.
think this is
Big, 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 big.
This is. I think this is 65 kilo
Might be. He's a big one.
or 70.
He's going to be leech on before long.
No, it's not a good big shot. If it's 65 or 70 kilo. Too old. It's too big.
All right, now we get to walk all the way back across this bridge.
You don't want to go there? You don't want to go straight and find out what's there? Really? You're not even interested?
Are you?
I'm actually kind of afraid. Because I don't know what's there.
Do you want to go?
No.
Ask her what's there.
It's already night.
Ask her.
What if there's...
Ask her.
We are in
Ask.
summer. What if
Hey.
there's...
Ask her.
Okay, safe ra to, ma'am? Wagi mo safe ra to mo adto mi?
Saan?
Safe lang ba kung pupunta kami doon?
Sige, okay lang magbisaya ka, kaintindi mo kung bisaya.
Safe ba? Safe ba madto mi ka doon?
Diyan sa kuan, diha sa mga basak. Adjaw mo diha mga agi, diha mo sa mga daan, diha.
Akala mga ngani.
Oo.
Safe na siya.
Oo. Diha ra mo sa mga
Walang
daanan.
aswang.
Wala. Walang aswang dito.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She said it's safe. But we just follow this road. Not with the
Okay. I'm not sure where you want to go, but
or farm.
I don't plan on going very far, that's for sure. There's just a village over here. I don't know what you want to
She
see.
said it's okay if you're gonna speak Bisaya because they know how to speak Bisaya, but it's kind of weird when they speak Bisaya because it's mixed. Like you do, like probably some Americans doesn't sound like the same as you, but also here in the Philippines where we have different dialect. Like they speak Bisaya, but there's something wrong.
Different enunciation.
Yeah, no, not just enunciation. There's some words that is different from us, but still it's Bisaya and mixed, and so that's why I mix my Bisaya and Tagalog so we will understand each other because they are Marayan and Bisaya. So every time we travel here in Tacloban, we will.
So here's a typical village in Samar.
They are
It's almost
Marayan.
dark, so we get to drive home in the dark tonight.
And she said, "Oh, it's fine if you just speak Bisaya, because they're not actually like pure Bisaya. They're
This is
mixed."
the road. It's just rocks and dirt, huge rocks. I'm glad I got boots on. But you can see this is typical of the Philippines. People here live a very meager life, to say the least.
I'm gonna kill the chicken or eat it.
I'm not sure why we're here, but Iris, I guess, was curious. There's a store. You can buy yourself a drink if you want one. Ask them if they have any. They have a cold drink or hot drink.
Ayo, pabili po. May soft drinks kayo, te? Waray? Wala.
No? Ask her if someone else does.
May nagtitinda po ba dito na tindahan na may soft drinks, ate? Sa barrio lang.
What?
We need to go there in that area.
Oh,
We go
okay.
by.
All right,
In
let's
that
go.
area, nothing.
Let's go a little bit further, then we'll turn around and go back.
I guess.
Again, here's typical poor income Filipino life.
You don't have, I think,
Guy's building a new bridge. Sawing by hand.
May ate, may kuryente kayo dito? Oh, yeah.
There's another store there. They call these a store. They sell food there. People are chilling out up there, relaxing, playing some music.
I thought it doesn't have electricity here, but
And even in the middle of nowhere in Samar, they have Wi-Fi. Here's what they call a piezo machine. You put a few pesos in it,
you know what?
and you get Wi-Fi out of it.
Aren't you curious why, even though sometimes we have different dialect, how could we communicate? Aren't you curious how could we communicate? Even though we have different dialect like Bisaya or Rai, like Ilonggo or whatever. Aren't you curious about that? How could we communicate if it's not really?
I don't know.
By talking Tagalog.
Oh, okay. There's your answer. Talking Tagalog.
But I'm not comfortable talking Tagalog. Actually, I'm more comfortable with English compared to Tagalog because Tagalog is kind of weird when you talk about how you enunciate it every.
So this is a little
weird.
village here. They just burn stuff in the middle of the street. Typical houses. Nice. We got rain coming in over here, so we probably ought to get out of here and go home because we got rain coming. So we probably ought to head back. Go back across the river.
Way over here, by the way, my bum is aching now. Just look at the head. I really want to talk to you, but I don't have a choice. I'm hungry.
Well, I don't have any food to give you. Sorry.
I'm hungry.
What are you doing?
Get that girl. Don't hit. What are you laughing at?
Well, at least Iris is talking to me now. She wouldn't talk to me before. Now she's at least talking to me. People are always friendly. Everywhere you go.
Bye. I'll stay here.
Okay, stay here. See ya. Bye. Have fun. Living in Samar in the woods. I'm gonna go back to Missouri and live the real life. Hopefully, I get back across the river. We can find at least a place to get a drink, maybe a snack. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I mean, this is stuff you don't see. This is why I came here, because it's easy to get on YouTube and make a video about all the crap that everyone has been to 1,000 times in the Philippines. But how many people have been to this suspension bridge? Probably almost none. So
We're going straight there.
I can say we've been to it. Sun setting. It's beautiful. It's going to be a fun drive home because there's potholes in the road everywhere. And you can see them when it's light, but it's kind of hard to see them when it's dark. So I got a feeling I have to drive a little slower going back. There's some parts of the roads that's really good and some parts that's really bad. So it just all depends on where you're at. Have a good night. All right, now we get to walk back across the Golden River, it's called. Now remember, we got a couple holes we got to step over, or we'll end up with a broken leg. Here's one of them right here coming up. This is actually very pretty. We get out here, I'll show you kind of. There's that hole. You gotta step over.
Take a film it.
I did. It's right there. Iris is sticking her leg in it. So this is the river. It's really a nice view here. There's the village we drove through to get here. It's really a nice view here.
Oh my God.
What?
It's very bouncy.
Well, that's why they call it a suspension bridge.
Hmm?
That's why they call it a suspension bridge. It's suspended by cables. There's nothing underneath. And you better hope the cables don't break. while you're on it. There's a big hole where somebody maybe fell through. I don't know. Lost their balance, something. Come on, keep going. People coming toward us, so now it's rocking really good. I didn't think Iris would be brave enough to come here, but here's another hole in the bridge you got to step over. That's just crazy.
Hole, right?
Yeah, there's only two.
There's more? There's more?
No, there's only two. That's just crazy that they just have a hole in the bridge. You think they'd immediately replace the board with a new one so people wouldn't break their leg.
I have a heel a bit here in my shoes. Shit. Look, slowly.
What? Some people like to take the boat for good reason, because this bridge is really unstable. Yeah, either that or they don't like the way this bridge rocks around when you're walking on it.
I think why this place actually got ripped by Typhoon Yolanda, you know why?
I'm sure it did.
Because of the river and sea altogether.
Well, I don't know how far inland we are, but I'm sure there was a lot of flooding here because I'm sure there was very, very heavy rains.
Yeah, it's also connected to Tacloban. Do you think it's very concrete? Do you think it's very, very, very strong?
The bridge?
Yeah.
Well, it's still standing, and a typhoon came through here last week, so I'd say it's pretty strong. Okay, we made it. Didn't end up in the drink. The motorcycle's still there? Yep. No one stole our motorcycle. That's good. Ask that guy if the typhoon came through here last week.
May bagyo ba dito last week, Tay?
Ha?
May bagyo dito last week? Wala.
Wala.
Wala. Hangin-hangin lang. Hangin lang.
Wala.
Wala.
What did he
No,
say?
nothing.
No? Oh, nothing. Okay. I'm
It's
surprised.
probably because it's actually the typhoon.
I wish we had a
Far from Tacloban.
I wish we had a magic marker on us so we could put our name here, but I don't have one. Darn it. I could say Wags was here. All right. Well, how was that?
Entertaining.
Entertaining?
I'm having a great time, but a little bit scared.
All right, so now we get to drive home in the dark. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Say bye.
Bye.
See you guys later. Thanks for watching. All right, guys. Well, I wasn't planning on doing this, but we went to see that suspension bridge, and now we're back at the San Juanico Bridge, and it's dark and it's lit up like a Christmas tree because it's almost Christmas time. So I'm gonna let Iris hold the camera when I drive back across, and she can show you all the lights on the bridge. It's really cool. So we're gonna drive back across the San Juanico Bridge, and you guys get to see the lights at night. So here we go. We gotta get in line with traffic. Here we go. There you go. Show them a good view. Gotta wait for this traffic to pass so I don't get caught behind a bunch of people or in front of a bunch of people. I don't want to make anybody mad.
The people in the car say hi.
Oh, there's somebody else backing up.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
you want me to face it in the back?
The key is back here. I can't go anywhere without the key.
Turn the camera.
So this makes absolutely no sense at all to me. But they've got this tent set up. Hold on a second. Let me wipe my camera lens off. It looks dirty. They got this tent set up, forcing everybody to go to the left to get onto the bridge. And this tent does absolutely nothing except block the road and force traffic to slow down. I have no idea why they did this. This is crazy. goes an ambulance. There's another ambulance. There's another ambulance. Wow, they must have had a bad wreck. There's 3 ambulances all at once. All right, we're going to go across the bridge and look at the lights.
Let's go now. There's no people. Look at that view. So nice, right? Can we take a selfie here?
What?
Can we film?
I guess if you want to get your phone. I said, I guess if you want to get your phone.
Let's go there now. There probably might be a lot of people coming here.
Hop off.
Huh?
Hop off. Hop off the bike.
Are you sure?
Just get off right there.
But, Didi,
What?
people might
Hold on.
get our... What the... Why would you do that?
Trying to get it to go up on the curb and it wouldn't go.
What the heck?
What? Take your helmet off. Wow, feel the bridge rumble when the trucks go over. Feel the bridge shake.
Didi! No! Why did you stop in here?
You told me to stop. You told me you wanted a selfie.
Stop in here!
Take your helmet off.
No, let's go! I
Why?
don't want to stay in here!
Irish.
It's like an earthquake!
80-ton trucks are driving over this. It ain't falling down. It ain't going anywhere. Come on, stand up.
No, I won't stand now.
Come on. Come on, quit being a chicken. Come on. If you hurry up before the next trucks come, we can go. Take your helmet off. Breathe. Stop freaking out. All right, here comes some more trucks. Lean against the rail. Lean against the rail. Irish is scared. The bridge is shaking like an earthquake, she said. Pretty cool. All right, now let me show you the bridge. Here, let me turn this around. There you go. Look at that, isn't that cool?
Hey, can you please? I'm afraid if you're gonna pull over there, people gonna. What if you're gonna back off in there? It's so scary. It's so dangerous.
Honey, it's fine.
No.
Honey, relax. Nothing's happening.
What did you? I hate you.
Look at that cool cover. She wanted me to stop here for a selfie, and then we stop, and she's freaking out.
Because I don't know. It's like this here. I don't know.
Okay, we're only gonna be here for a minute.
And how are you gonna? What to do now? You need to back off in here. You need to back off.
Irish,
in here.
I can get back down on the road just like I got up on the sidewalk. It's no big deal. I had to jump this curb. Well, you can't see it very well.
Not you, okay? Don't jump. Don't hop in there and.
I had to jump
in here.
up on this curb to get up on the sidewalk.
No, don't jump.
And now Irish is worried about how I'm going to get back down on the road. I'll just go right back down. That's how. We're right on a.
Can we take a picture and hurry, please? Can you push that to take pictures so we're done? So we're done?
The bridge shakes every time a truck goes by. I'm just looking at the lights. You ready to go?
I'm worried about that.
Beautiful. Okay, they're gonna have to run over me before they hit my bike. I don't know how
No,
they're gonna.
it's very narrow in here, okay? Don't you even think about that. I regret it, and when I said stop for a bit, I just told you to stop for a bit and take pictures, not take your bike here.
Well, I'm not gonna leave my bike on the road where it's definitely gonna get ran over.
It's very narrow.
Honey, I'm off the road.
And what if you back on here? You need to back up, right? And then imagine there's a lot of big vehicles here. You cannot get off here. Oh my God! Can you hurry, please? I don't want to die here.
You're not gonna die. Lights are really cool. All right, let's go before Irish flips her lid. Very cool picture right there. They did a good job of putting lights on the bridge, I will say that. Very colorful.
There's
I
more
like-
coming. There's more coming. Hurry.
I like the
I'm not in a
glow
mood.
and the reflection off the water. Put your helmet on. Put your helmet on.
I just don't want to take pictures now.
Put your helmet on.
I'm not in the mood. It's not mine. It's a big head.
Red, white, and blue. USA. There you go. Red, white, and blue. Cool.
Please shut up. Come on.
Put your helmet on.
I'm not happy.
How do you keep knocking your shield loose? All right, here, take the camera. I'll put my helmet on.
So what to do now? I'm worried about that. When you hop out
Iris.
that there. Look, there's a lot of vehicles, okay?
Will you stop?
Will you stop? Shut up.
Show them the lights and quit complaining. Show them
Show
the
them.
lights.
Mm.
You're looking at yourself.
Please, it's very heavy, please. There's a motorcycle.
I know there's motorcycles. I can see them.
There's a big vehicle too.
Oh, look, there's nobody coming now.
No, there's yes, there is.
Come on, get on.
Why is it like that in there? It's very dangerous to go there. What the heck? It's like about to fall out.
Okay, so Iris doesn't understand how bridges operate. A bridge is made to be flexible so that when vehicles go over it, it flexes, because if it's made rigid, it'll eventually break because it has no give.
There, but still, I still feel that I'm in danger. I don't like it.
You felt like it was an earthquake?
Yeah.
You gonna be okay?
No.
Wait, how long are you gonna be mad now? Rest of the night? That helps. We knocked her face shield off her motorcycle helmet. I was hoping you could see it from here, but you really can't see the bridge. It's not a good angle where you can see the lights. It's too bad you can't see it, but yeah, you can't really. You can't really see the lights on the bridge from this angle. You can see them flickering a little bit, and that's about it. All right. You gonna live to see tomorrow? You gonna live to see tomorrow?
What?
Are you going to live to see tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Iris, finally calm down. We're across the bridge. Well, you guys maybe get a couple laughs out of this. I don't know. I mean to scare you. Sorry. Bridges are made to be flexible. So if you stop on a bridge and a big truck comes by, you're going to feel it, because bridges are made to be flexible. If they weren't, they wouldn't last very long. They'd break, fall in the water.
It's because you are in the ground, so I feel it. If you are in the vehicles, you won't gonna feel it. But it's still scary, you know that? Because I don't like adventures. I don't like those, especially like Ferris wheel, like that. I don't like those. I hate those. I don't really like those. I don't like games.
Well, that wasn't a Ferris wheel.
It feels like a Ferris wheel.
Oh, a Ferris wheel?
I
thought you said it felt like an earthquake.
a roller coaster, an earthquake.
Okay. So what's it feel like? A roller coaster, or earthquake, or both?
No, not really a roller coaster, but an earthquake. Yeah. Because the ground is shaking. Very flexible. And it feels like it will fall out soon.
But you realize that bridge has been there since 1969.
Yeah, I know.
Like before I was, or well, actually not before I was born. I was 6 years old when that bridge was built. And it's probably survived numerous earthquakes, numerous typhoons.
No, it fell out.
How do you know?
They renovated it.
Well, I doubt that it fell down.
Search it.
It may have sustained damage. Well,
Search it so you'll know.
that typhoon that blew that bridge, or that blew that ship onto the shore, said it did say that there was some slight damage to this bridge from that typhoon, but they said they fixed it within like 3 weeks, because this bridge is it's the only link between Leyte and Samar, the only link. So they like really busted their butts and got it fixed.
Yeah, they renovated, see?
Right. All right, so there's our adventure for today. We saw some cool stuff we didn't know we were going to see in Tacloban and Samar.
I didn't even expect that we'll go to Samar. My God, it's very far.
Yep. Well, I had nothing better to do. What happens when you get the Tampo? You've got nothing better to do, so you just feel like driving.
I'm tired. You massage my foot tonight? Massage my foot tonight. Don't say no, I'll be mad again.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the San Juanico Bridge, whatever the heck it's called. San Juanico Bridge. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.